Listen, I'm going to take you straight into the moment everything in my life changed. No slow beginning, no soft landing. Just the truth. Raw, sharp, and unforgettable. Because what I'm about to share, it's the kind of story that leaves a mark on your heart. My name is Arabella. I'm 33 years old, a mother, a wife. Well, I used to say that word easily. And this is the story of the night my life split into a before and an after. It started with a sound, a small sound, a sound I've heard 1,000 times before, the front door opening. But that night, it felt different, heavy, slow, guilty. My husband Robert walked in at almost 3 a.m. The clock was glowing in the dark like it was accusing him of something. And maybe it was. I was lying in bed, half awake, sick with the flu, but more sick with worry. He had gone to a birthday party for his best friend. He told me, "I'll be late, don't wait up." Nothing unusual, no reason to worry. At least, that's what I thought. But when he walked into the bedroom, he didn't smell like alcohol. He smelled like perfume. A perfume I didn't own. That was the first crack in my world. The next morning, our kitchen felt colder than usual. The sun was coming in through the windows, warm and bright, but the room felt empty. Robert sat at the table with his head low. He looked like he hadn't slept at all. Eyes red, hands shaking just a little. I asked him softly, "What's wrong?" He didn't answer at first, just stared at his hands like they belonged to someone else. Then he looked up at me, and his voice broke. "Arabella, I need to tell you something." In that 1 second, I felt my whole body freeze. I swear every woman in the world knows that tone. That dread, that sudden cold fear in the stomach. He looked away. He swallowed hard. And then he said the words that shattered my heart. He said, "I kissed my ex-girlfriend last night." For a moment, I swear time stopped. The room went silent. My ears went numb. "What? What do you mean?" I whispered. He said, "I was drunk. She came close. I didn't stop her. It just happened. It just happened." Those 3 words pulled the floor out from under me. I stood up so fast my chair fell backward. My hands were shaking, my voice shaking, my whole world shaking. I said, "Robert, you're telling me you kissed another woman and it just happened?" He looked ashamed, small, like a child who broke something he can't fix. He whispered, "It was a mistake. Only one time. Please forgive me." I broke. I cried. I shouted. I said things I never thought I would say. I felt betrayed in a way that pierced right through my bones. I loved him. I trusted him. He was my safe place. And suddenly, he wasn't. I said the words I never imagined would come out of my mouth. "Leave this house." He tried to hold my hand, but I pulled away. I picked up his bag, opened the front door, and said, "Go. Now." And he left. Just like that. Our daughter Cecilia wasn't home. She was at my parents' house, and thank God for that. She didn't see her parents fall apart. Robert called. He messaged. He begged. But I didn't answer. Then his mother called. "Oh, Arabella," she sighed like I was overreacting. "All men make mistakes. My husband also had a girlfriend once, but I stayed. We worked it out. You should forgive Robert." I felt something sharp in my chest. I said, "No, I don't want to live with a man who kisses other women." She tried again. "Think about your daughter. A child needs her father." I said calmly, "Cecilia will always see her father, but I don't want him as my husband. Because love isn't enough. Not when trust breaks." The next day, Robert showed up at the school gate. He waited just to see Cecilia. When she saw him, she ran to him, laughing. She hugged him tight. He brought her a small gift, her favorite book. I watched from far away, and tears filled my eyes. He is a good father, but that does not automatically make him a good husband. After he took her for ice cream, he came to talk to me again. He said, "I'm not giving up, Arabella. I'll wait. I'll prove to you that I can change." I said softly, "It's too late, Robert. My heart is closed now." He looked down. He didn't argue. He just walked away. That night, Cecilia asked, "Mommy, why doesn't Daddy live with us?" I took a deep breath. Sometimes adults make mistakes. Sometimes love breaks. Sometimes trust shatters. But we both love you. That will never change. She hugged me and whispered, "I love you, Mommy." I kissed her and said, "We will be okay." And I hoped, maybe, one day that would be true. A whole year passed. Life became quiet, calm, just me and Cecilia. We laughed, we healed, we grew. Robert came every weekend, never missed a single day. He became better, calmer, healthier, more responsible. He stopped drinking. He didn't lie. He didn't push. Sometimes he brought flowers, but he never asked for anything. He waited. One sunny afternoon, he came early. He helped me clean the garden in silence. When we finished, he looked at me with soft, tired eyes. "Arabella," he said quietly, "I miss our family. I miss being your husband. I know I made the biggest mistake of my life, but I love you. I always will." I looked at him for a long moment. I remembered the pain, the betrayal, the nights I cried alone. But I also remembered the good, the years of love, the changes I had seen in the last year, real changes. I turned to look at Cecilia. She was running in the sunlight, laughing, her hair glowing like gold, and in that moment, my heart softened. I whispered, "I forgive you." His eyes filled instantly with tears. He stepped closer, scared, hopeful. "Really?" I nodded. "Yes, but not because I'm weak, not because I need you, but because I'm stronger now. And I choose you again, only because you've changed." He pulled me into his arms and held me like he'd been waiting forever. Cecilia ran over shouting, "Mommy, Daddy, are you happy?" I smiled with tears in my eyes. "Yes, baby, we're happy now." She laughed and racked her little arms around both of us, and in that moment, we felt like a family again. Not a perfect family, a real one, a healed one, a family rebuilt on truth, change, and a second chance. Sometimes people make terrible mistakes. Sometimes love breaks. Sometimes trust shatters. But sometimes, if two people grow and one person truly changes from the inside out and the other finds the strength to forgive, love can return. Hearts can heal. Families can find their way home again. Thank you for listening to my story. If it touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe for more stories like this. Because somewhere out there, someone needs this reminder. Broken things can be rebuilt, and broken hearts can love again.